have no regrets supporting him. AY Makun defends backing of Peter Obi in Nigeria's last election. AY Makun, a Nigerian comedian, actor, and filmmaker, widely known as AY, has reaffirmed his support for 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi, stating that he has no regrets about backing him in Nigeria's last general election. Speaking candidly about his stance, AY explained that his decision was driven by personal conviction rather than political sentiment. According to the entertainer, his support for Peter Obi stemmed from his belief in the former presidential candidate's capacity to bring out positive change in the country. In his words, my decision to support Peter Obi in the last election wasn't about politics, it was about believing in his ability to transform Nigeria for the better. I have no regrets whatsoever for standing with him. AY noted that despite the mixed reactions that often follow celebrity involvement in politics, he remains comfortable with his decision. He emphasized that standing by a candidate he believed in was a reflection of his civic responsibility and his aspirations for a better future for Nigerians. Oyeko says, I thought you are intelligent, not knowing you are just empty. I don't understand. For supporting who he wants to support. Omale Yoruba. And that's what people always say, Omale Yoruba. Tribalistic nonsense people. I beg, come on for you. Abiola says, why may God bless you. Olayinka says, standing by a candidate he believed in was a reflection of his civic responsibility and his aspirations for a better future for Nigerians. This is the voice of a true man of himself, not a sycophant. Mind them. Abiola says, don't mind all the stomach infrastructures and bygots we see now. I don't know, maybe Jagabandi supporters get separate markets. I don't know for them. I don't know for them. Wikin says, you support him because you don't know him well. He's a hypocrite. How do you know he's a hypocrite? And a deluded fellow. Nothing wrong in aspiring to be president, but it's not for the unqualified dreamers. Arabami says, good, and people should respect your constitutional rights as much as others people's rights as well. Ago Kali says, nothing me I go vote as long as the suffer no dey affect me and fellow Indigo. Now still the Yorubanza the suffer pass. Okay now. He says, courageous guy. Gloriani says, that you go better for you for life in Jesus' name. Audu Abo says, I doff my heart for you, AY. Afonso says, great guy. Inisa says, then Nigeria should allow Sheyi Love back Tinubu in peace. Who is holding him? Kenechukwu says, you be my guy for life. Daniel in Babylon was the only one thrown into the lion's den because of his belief. You did the right thing. Your children will reap the rewards of following a just fellow. Jacob says, you try my guy. No, God no go shame us. Tunji Olayi says, you have right to follow any of personal person. Okay? Israel says, it's your right. Anyone blaming anybody for supporting a candidate is one regretting his or her actions. I supported Bibat, and anybody blaming me is the one in pain. He says an Igbo guy. How is AY an Igbo guy? AY is from Ondo State. What do you mean? Ataoro says, Igbo man will be president 2039. 2039, long. Funny. But Kamikaze says, these foolish bigots are hailing and praising him now because he supported their choice. But others must not have their own choices. AY is just trying to avoid problems with those obedience by being a coward. I don't understand. But Chideze says, I'd rather vote for Obi or sit at home. Sule Salami says, God will never allow any aspirant that keeps deceiving people with sentiment and emotions to win election. Inshallah. Shegun Vetele says, that was your choice, and other people also made their choice. No regrets whatsoever from any quarter. Kade Abolani says, to the blind fools, this guy is a patriot, while those that are with other candidates are bigots. No be crazy, didn't be that. Masabo says, AY just demonstrated that he's a man of values and integrity who cannot be bought over with material wealth. Exactly. Exactly. Aldo Patrick says, Nigerians have no regret as Peter won, but the thieves took over at midnight. and the judiciary did the worst, and all that were involved will and are paying for what they have done here on earth and beyond. Christopher says, "You are a patriot and keep on supporting the right candidate, and one day we will succeed." Hosimi Abele said, "Who cares about your choice? Abeg Packwell, you care. You care." Pami Dokpa says, "Keep on supporting Obi. We don't need you in APC. After all, we are winning without you. Continue." You self continue. Francis says, "Kudos to you." Kichuko says, "Patriotic, good citizen." Abdullah Sadu said, "You can only apologize to yourself for allowing sentiment to overshadow your reasoning." Onyeka Jara says, "You weigh the reason well. What have you achieved, Momo?" Adeji Akomalafe says, "Please support him again. We too will support our own president, Tinubu, your own president." Francis says, "Whoever castigates another person for making his choice needs to be examined. It's a right given to us by God to make choices as human beings. If mine does not tally with yours, it shouldn't be any beef. That's why the ballot itself does not contain only one party, Abi." Business consultant says, "Your choice is the best choice, AY, and time will definitely manifest it. Peter B all the way." Odo Peter says, "If it is your choice, stop deceiving yourself." Deceiving himself as Azal. Charles Bode says, "You can see the difference between APC supporters and obedient. Now, if it were to be an Igbo man declared support like AY to bat by now, nobody would have been able to withstand their curses and abusive words, as if they are your God that controls your opinion, decisions, etc. Cubana and CCP. Atija Lekwa says, "The only miscreant and vagabond that doesn't see any good in Peter B. Obi stands for positive. Only the positive-minded people will stand with him." At Omogai says, "AY, God will keep blessing you for the truth." At Edewi says, "My man." Sanusi Sarah says, "AY for real." At Okechukwu then he says, "What is good is good. What is good is good." David says, "Please, someone should help me get to AY. I'm from Warri. I need to see him, and I'm so happy my own person standing for the truth. Please help me if you can help me to him. You want to see him." Wiki replies and says, "Which truth? What's truthful about supporting a candidate of your choice? Others have the right to support their own candidate of their choice. So nobody's holding anybody now." Wiki Ben says, "Ubingo brainwashed by Obi with lies. What's your business if they brainwash them? For you to love Obi, you have to have a very low IQ. Really? Tell us more. I beg, let's say what you that have IQ, see what you are supporting. That is APC is what you are supporting, and you think you have high IQ. Olodo. I beg my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.